In 3,
Two.
2, 1.
Hi guys.
This is Gino.
This is Adam.
All right, and we've got a great topic for you today.
Topic.
It's about Batman.
It's about Batman. Everyone loves Batman.
So Batman.
I'm Batman.
Basically, it's about who's the best Batman. Who did we love? Who did we hate? Who do you think was the best Batman?
I'm going first.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this.
Okay.
Bark.
Now, people, the easy choice, where everyone who likes comic books and Batman and all this stuff always says Kevin Conroy. I think he did the voice for the animated Batman, and he's done the voice for Batman in multiple facets. All right, but he's the one who started the lower register as Batman, lower octave of Batman. No one did that till he did. But I will not say him. I'm gonna say someone that everyone's dick riding on hating now. Who's my favorite Batman?
Okay.
Michael Keaton from the original Batman. Now, he's my favorite Batman.
Okay.
You don't know why?
Go ahead. Don't say.
He's my favorite Batman because he's weird, and if Batman was real, and I think Frank Miller, even though he drew this brooding Batman, I think the original concept of Batman, which everyone missed the boat on, is that he's supposed to be this weird, average guy. Even though he's muscular and can fight and stuff.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton in that movie is a weird guy. He's going bald slightly. He doesn't know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
When he gives it assault, instead of sitting next to her, he sits away from her. He's never been in a room. When Vicky Vale goes, "Oh my God, you have such a nice room." He goes, "Oh, I've never been in here before."
Do you like eating in here?
Oh, yeah. You want to know the truth? I don't think I've ever been in this room before.
That's the way he just goes to the Batcave. In the beginning of the movie, it's just him sitting in the Batcave waiting for the signal to go off. Not doing anything, not reading, not watching TV, just sitting there waiting, just thinking about his parents' death. Death. And that's the way Batman's supposed to be to me. And I will say this, there's a room in my heart for Adam West too. I think people joke and say the campy Batman is stupid.
Okay.
Where that is a part of Batman's canon. You can't get rid of Batman's history.
Okay. Alright. That's pretty fair. As you said that, it blanked my memory of this guy's name, but I will just give you the film that you can go watch him in. It is a fan-made film. It is not Clash of Reasons. That's the name of the show. Oh God, it's so addicting. But the name of the fan film is City of Scars.
City of Scars.
It's by Bat and the Sun. They make these nice, fun exchanges between our favorite heroes and versus them. But in this film, it shows a good range of what Batman. Now, this is only I'm not basing it off the Batman cartoons. I don't. Right now, they count as Batman, but I don't want to. I want to talk about just live action right now.
Harley, where is he?
I'm not supposed to talk to you.
2 people are already dead. Their child is missing.
I thought he'd be with you by now. You're always at the top of his dance card.
He doesn't care about you, Harley. He's just using you.
So basically, in the live action representation of Batman, I think he came the closest to the comic book Batmans, and to how serious and at the same time how Batman works in his detective life. He works in his detectiveness aside from being serious. And in this film, he mostly figures things out, then he fights. In the Batman films that we mostly see, he's doing a bit of both, but it's
no detection stuff.
No detection stuff. He got the voice down of the original Bruce Wayne, and at the same time, his bat costume is awesome. I commend him for doing such a accurate. He doesn't even have the armor. He's in tights, people. He's in tights.
In tights.
In tights, and he still looks like Batman in tights.
And in tights.
And he's not like built, but he's like built in the arms, but he's like the kind of chubby right here a little bit. But he's
that's
still,
what the original Batman was.
That's what the original Batman was.
The
And
40s.
and he's, you could tell he's kind of like old man Batman a little bit, but not really. But it's pretty cool because it's so close to what I read on the comics, and he didn't get paid that much to act.
Probably didn't get paid anything.
It probably didn't. It's a fan-made film. Probably didn't get paid anything. He just loved the role, and because of that, he embodied Batman. No one paid him $1 million to be what he didn't want to be, or whatever. And because of that, he's my favorite live-action Batman. And I think they use him sometimes in the verses.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, sometimes they use him in the verses. Not in all of them. I think the first verses they used him in when versus Wolverine. But besides that, I mean, that's my favorite. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with when you said what's his name again?
Michael Keaton.
Michael
From
Keaton
the original Batman.
From the original Batman is the way Batman is supposed to be, because over the years there was a general consensus as to what he should become as Batman, and they twisted him up into the Batman we know now. The dark, broody, still could make fun of him as fans, but he's like the detective type Batman that we all know. He still makes little jokes here and there, but he's not like, he's like a father to everyone in the Justice League.
See, yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. That's like the softer, which is fine, but that's like the softer, the soft version of Batman to me. My version of Batman, in my head, Batman's a weirdo. And I think Michael Keaton captured that perfectly.
Yeah.
Of being this lonely guy. Because the new Batman isn't that lonely. Like,
No.
He has friends, he has girlfriends,
he has
his sidekicks.
Yeah.
This guy's like...
But my dad. Bruce. Come on, Bruce. But I agree with your version of Batman. I don't read as the definitive version of him, but I agree with that version. I'm not against it, because when you look at Batman, you can either go completely dark or completely bright.
Right. There's no middle for Batman.
There's just a giant spectrum for him. And when we saw Lego Batman, it's pretty funny. I didn't expect him to be broody the whole time. It's funny. We see Adam West. He's not. I don't even think he was trying to be funny. Right?
No, they were trying to be funny.
They were?
They were.
To me, it didn't look like he was trying to
and
be funny.
And that's the point. They just did it dead serious.
Yeah.
So I get the joke, but it was meant to be funny.
But I didn't mind that version of Batman either.
No, I love that version.
If I see that
hate
version,
when people shit on it.
If I see that version of Batman in the animated film, and let's say they made everyone around him the same way they've been doing it for everybody, like serious Superman, whatever, everybody in the Justice League is just the same, and then you put the Adam West Batman in there.
Chum.
It's an alternate universe thing that pulls him in, that version of Batman in. I would not. It would still feel like Batman.
I would love that.
He would still have his detective skills. Very, very quirky detective skills. As he's gonna probably solve the case by looking at a banana. You know what I mean? But I don't mind that.
Banana pit. I can't.
It's banana pit. But it's just there's no wrong versions of Batman, to be honest. But I don't. I feel like
there's some wrong versions of Batman.
Name one. Blank.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. A lot of people hate on him. As a child, honestly,
as a child,
I really liked him. I don't know why, but for some reason, he inspired me to put on a.
That Batman did.
Yeah, that Batman did.
The one.
As a child, I can't explain my actions as a child. Right? But that Batman made me put on a freaking hand towel, not hand towel, fucking. A towel, bath towel, and wet the floor. They would hate me. My mother would hate me for this. I would wet the floor, and the other side of the floor, and I would run at top speed, and I would just slide across the floor.
Oh, because they had the ice thing.
Yeah, and I would just slide across the floor with the cape on.
You saw ice skating before that?
No, I never saw ice skating before that. I was in the Dominican Republic. There's no ice in the Dominican Republic. God damn it. Anyway.
got mad at
He
that?
just wants to shit on this version of.
I just want to shit on you.
Me and this version of Batman, but I didn't hate it.
Have you watched it as an adult?
As an adult, to be honest, I don't want to watch it.
Exactly.
But it did something to me. It did something to me. It came up all up in me and made me feel like I was Batman. So it did its job as
a kid,
as it was intended back then.
Hey,
if you watch it now, of course you're gonna hate it. Some people watch Star Wars now, who's probably never watched it. They hate it.
Okay,
the original three Star.
Well, you get hate Return of the Jedi, but the first two, you're an idiot for.
Yeah, and whatever, right? That's your opinion, but in my in my head, I love that Batman.
But you haven't watched it as an adult. I loved it as a kid too. I had the poster on my wall and everything.
Yeah.
But then when I watched it like as a teenager, I'm not even gonna say adult, I was like, wow, this is horrible.
Well, who knows? Maybe I'll have the same feelings. Maybe I won't.
Watch it.
I'll watch it. I'll let you know. We'll do an
episode. Yeah, we'll do
an episode of it. And
I'm
I'm not the type of guy who just sticks with my opinion. If I really do have a different opinion, I'll change my mind and I'll tell you straight up. But if I feel the same way, I won't be ashamed to tell you because he was one of my favorite Batmans when I was growing up. So
who's your least favorite Batman then? That's it. You have to
Christian
think someone's
Bale.
Okay, I won't argue with that.
Christian Bale. I'm sorry,
I won't argue with
Christian. You're not Bruce Wayne. And you're not Batman.
You damn sure ain't Bruce Wayne.
You sure as hell ain't Bruce Wayne.
You damn sure ain't Bruce Wayne.
I'm sorry. When you were Bruce, and it was so weird. I watched the Dark Knight Rises yesterday, and I like the Dark Knight movies.
Yeah, I like the movies.
The movies are great, but every time Batman came on, I'm like, you're so weird. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You're weird as hell. You don't even look like you're wearing Kevlar. It all looks like plastic. And at the same time, he's like. The voice.
I don't like the suit either.
The voice. I like making fun of the voices. I like that there's a theme in the Dark Knight that I make fun of every villain's voice and hero's voice because just they're all ridiculous. Bane's voice was like an old,
so ridiculous,
old man.
So you know what this is why I hate people. High concept. Don't be afraid to do stuff.
Yeah.
The original Bane, if you watch that original trailer, maybe they've taken off the internet.
Yeah.
You can't understand a word he's saying. He sounds kind of like Darth Vader. It's kind of muffled.
No, yeah.
You can obviously tell that he did all his lines again because they're higher than everyone else is in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Christian Bale is talking like you and me, and then Bale comes up. Oh, what is a Superman? Obviously, he's higher than everyone else. If they think this gives you power over me, now if they would have left it as the, that would have been so creepy.
Whoa, like what's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta like
set up this English
break my back
grandfather.
or
Yeah,
take me somewhere. But overall, the Christian Bale Batman he's not Bruce Wayne. Every time he was Bruce Wayne, when I watched the Rises. He was confused as hell as Bruce Wayne. He didn't know what the fuck to do. And then when he was Batman, all of a sudden he got it all together. It doesn't transfer over like that.
Oh, Bruce Wayne and Batman are two different people.
Yeah, but when you see Bruce Wayne, he still has it somewhat together. Yeah. With the console of fucking his butler.
And his butler.
Yeah,
Alfred.
But in this, I just didn't see it. Like he was confused. He was too confused to know what he was doing as Batman. And when he was Batman, he's like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. Whatever. But to be fair, the Bane fight, he was confused as fuck too.
Which the first Bane fight?
Yeah,
he was tricked. He was tricked.
He was tricked by Catwoman, but when he was fighting him, like he didn't talk back.
No, that I didn't mind.
I didn't mind
because his world was crumbling.
Yeah, his world was.
Someone knew he was Batman.
Yeah,
he knew he couldn't beat him.
Yeah,
and then when he found out, I got your shit.
Yeah, but he's like. He's just like scared as hell. I feel like he was.
He was scared. Yeah, he was scared.
He was like, because there's mad gangsters there.
Yeah, he was so.
You know how scary that is. I don't like this film is so. Man, like that part. I'd be like, if I was Batman, the cool collective Batman, I'd be shitting myself. Like,
exactly.
I don't know about Superman. I have no backup.
Exactly.
This is this strong ass motherfucker in front of me. Stronger than me.
Some room later. I'm not gonna lie. So I was gonna get some room later.
Yeah,
turns out I'm not.
I'm in a dark tunnel with this hot girl and I can't get anything.
As soon as I get like,
oh man. But just as Batman and himself,
open your eyes.
My eyelids are really big.
Are you okay?
I'm probably dead.
Oh, you're
Well, shit, dude, I haven't even put this down yet. Anyway, how much time we got?
We 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're getting better. Something like that. See, 10 minutes. Perspective.
Time doesn't exist.
Time doesn't exist, guys. So
It's a man-made concept.
Yep. And just what do you think about the Batman himself?
The character itself.
Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, Dark Knight. Oh, I hate to say it. I kind of agree. I like the scary thing that I like the fact that he was scared. But yeah, Christian Bale. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what? People want to. It seems like I never want to, shit on anyone's opinion just for the fake to shit on it. But again, not real criticism of that movie. Like, oh, how does he get back into Gotham? Why do you need to see him get back into Gotham? The movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes already.
Yeah.
Just accept it.
Yeah.
He's a ninja. Just accept
Exactly.
that he swam or did something.
If you go
he got
watch
back in
The
Gotham.
Godfather and watch mad people sneak up behind everybody and just choke them out, I'm like, how the fuck you get behind that? It's like there's certain scenes where like they're behind curtains and shit. You get they're ninjas. They're
Yes,
real
they are
ninjas.
ninjas.
Mafia people are ninjas.
La Costa Nostra.
But anyway, yeah, Christian, what's your least favorite Batman?
Well, it's easy to say George Clooney. You already said Christian Bale. I don't like the show. I can't even criticize it because I didn't even watch it. But Beware of the Batman. Did not care for that show. I watched the first 2 episodes.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, we're crossing the line between cartoon and live action.
Still
Beware of the Batman.
Still Batman though.
No, I'm not saying it isn't, but I really wanted this just to be live action. So, but I agree with you. That was a really bad Batman.
It was a really bad Batman. Everything about it.
Really weird.
And what they started this in the New 52 or Earth 1, the new series. Why is Alfred built now? Like, why does he have muscle? And this whole thing about him serving in World War II, like that, something Michael Caine made up in the movie, and now like that's Alfred's canon.
But it's not bad. He's
supposed to be
concept. That he had some. I don't want him to be Batman's main training. I want Batman to still go out and
Right. I don't mind that he was in the military.
Yeah.
I honestly don't mind that. I don't like the fact that he can kick ass.
I would like the fact that he could kick ass, but not good ass.
Okay.
Like, he's just like, he can defend himself. Obviously, you would need a butler to defend himself while you're away from the mansion, but not to the point where he could beat like.
You need your butler to defend
Like, he
yourself. So it's all like you know, when you get rich, you hire a butler. Yo, you gotta learn how to defend yourself, bro.
If I have a lot of shit that I'm leaving you with, yes. I feel like he should be able to beat the henchmen, but not any of the main villains at all. Not even give him a, just the henchmen. That's it.
I think he should just be there for fatherly advice.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's Alfred. He could be anything he wants to be.
He was a pigeon.
If they did it right.
They did it right. Alfred's a pigeon.
They did it right.
Alfred, leave me alone. I got work to do. What's that do pigeon? Alfred! Damn it, Alfred! You're always stopping me.
They could have done that in Dexter. Laboratory.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a scene they could have done it. Anyway, man, that's funny. If George Clooney was in The Dark Knight, the new film of The Dark Knight, what do you think?
He would fit in Dark Knight Rises. Because Dark Knight Rises, they have like that throwback feel.
Yeah.
Like it did feel like the 60s, the 70s, like what people was wearing and how they talking. He would fit in that one.
Yeah. Okay, if Christian Bale was in the George Clooney Batman,
that'd be so funny.
Would you?
So funny.
Would you? She really would be. Right? I was gonna ask you, would you die just from watching the film?
Like all sorts of niggas making all these ice puns. And then Christian Bale's like mad serious. No, I'm really gonna take you down.
It would actually feel like the Lego movie at that point.
You were all like, dude, yo, you taking this bad serious, man.
I don't know, it's mad offended. He's like,
yo, relax.
Oh, okay.
Relax, man.
Okay, let's do the same. Adam West in the new Dark Knight.
Again, super funny. Oh, what is this? What they do the Adam West thing. Because what Adam West runs with the bomb and the like sometimes you can't get rid of a bomb, and that's what Batman does at the end of Dark Knight Rises. He's running away with the bomb. But yeah, that would be be super.
What
funny.
about the second film with the Joker, the new Joker?
The Joker would get mad frustrated because he'd want to get Adam West mad, and Adam West you're acting very strangely. That don't know how to read you.
There's something about your hair.
Something about your hair.
Remember that pencil trick? Anyway, yeah, because Joker wouldn't even get to say that line, or we're the same.
We're the same, yeah.
You and me.
You and me.
He would not say that
Don't
shit.
get you.
But, okay, the Joker in... Even though there's a
Which
Batman,
Joker?
Let's see, which Joker? Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
Joker in Dark Knight, the second film. The new Dark Knight.
Almost the same.
Almost the same?
Almost the same. Less of a body count.
Okay,
Not that many people would have died, and he probably would have got caught
since
earlier.
Since a lot of people hate George Clooney, George Clooney and let's do two sections. George Clooney and the original, George Clooney and Jack Nicholson in the second Dark Knight, or George Clooney and the newest Joker. I keep forgetting his name. I know his name.
Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger. Sorry, dude. You're cool. You're so super.
Heath Ledger. Alright, no. Heath Ledger and George Clooney, or Jack Nicholson and George Clooney?
No.
Obviously.
Heath Ledger and both connecting to Batman, but they're separate films. Same film, but it's either Jack Nicholson or Christian Bale.
Okay, no, I'm not getting
God, not Christian Bale. Sorry. What's his name again?
George Clooney?
No, Joker.
Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger. Yes. God damn it. Why am I forgetting that?
Because you're stupid.
Oh. Simply
because you're stupid.
Simply because I'm stupid.
So my son.
Yeah. How do you not get that?
Wait, well, you asked me. What
He's
you asked
either
me
in the film with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Either I would rather see Jack Nicholson.
No, like go run through the scenario as to if that did happen.
If Heath Ledger and George Clooney.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the same with Jack Nicholson.
George Clooney and Heath Ledger. I think Batman would be scared because George Clooney didn't take anything seriously. Like, Alfred's dying. Like, he just said that so glibly.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't give a fuck. Alfred was dying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who are you? I'm Batgirl. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not like, who let you into my cave?
That's completely fine.
Did you just say, yeah. Anything that happened in that world,
You think he
he
would
was just roll with. I think he would be scared because
of the Joker?
Yeah, because this Joker would actually be killing people and like, no, you have to take me seriously because I'm gonna kill your girlfriend. So like, he would be super scared. Like, I don't know what to do.
Shit.
I think I could beat him.
All right, now the other Joker.
Jack Nicholson and George Clooney.
Mm-hmm.
Joke fest. That'd be it'd be get boring after a while. Like the whole movie would be the interrogation scene.
Okay.
They would never leave that room, just trying to see who could make a better joke. Another one.
Okay, that's very cool.
What about you, bro?
Well, let's see. I think I pretty much agree with you. I have nothing.
That's what I fucking thought.
Yeah, I really do. There's nothing. There's
Game
nothing
over.
else to. There's really nothing else to say. I mean, if you put them together, the George Clooney and Jack Nicholson one, it would be like that. The interrogation room. You're like, oh wait, you trying to be funny?
You trying to be funny?
I'm funnier. And the scene when fucking he's like, hit me and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they would have to follow the same scenes, honestly.
Right, yeah.
But it would be like, hit me, and then George Clooney would probably just jump off the bike.
Jump off the bike. Shit. I can do this. Even though they did steal.
No, I think he would hit him, but still jump off the bike.
Like jump off and it just happened to him.
I didn't kill you. Buck did.
Buck did. Loopholes. They did steal that scene though from the first Batman in 1989. Cause it's the same thing. Joker's standing there,
Yeah.
and the Nightwing, the Batwing is coming. He goes, "Come on, you gruesome son of a bitch!" And like he's standing in the middle and he pulls out that long revolver. Boom, just shoots it. And I don't know how, still, I don't care how long and big that gun was. I don't know how they took out a jet plane.
Okay,
basically.
The Batman from the video game Arkham City.
Okay.
In the last Batman that
See, that seems
Rises.
that seems like Bat-God to me. Yeah, like
That
I'm
he
sure the
knows too
audience
much.
knows what Bat-God is. Like Bat-God is Batman, who sometimes gets on my nerves. Nothing can happen to him. Like the Batman, like I already knew he was gonna do that. Look behind you, blast charger. Like that one, like who's a psychic and nothing hurts him. That's what this Batman. Yeah, that is a bad thing all the time.
Yeah.
That's what this Batman seems to be. Because like he jumped out the car perfectly, he dodged bullets, which and that's our show.
That's our show.
We'll see
That's
you
our show.
later.
That's our show.
Thank you for watching.
Let me get my opinion first. Fuck you, Tyler. What the fuck you think you are? But basically, I think it would be Bat-God, but I think he would be like, he would be so ahead of Bane.
Yes.
He's so ahead of Bane. I would be so funny because Bane will just like cry. I feel like Bane would cry. There's a lot of weird scenes with Bane. Like when Batman flew away in his thing with Catwoman,
Yeah.
Bane wasn't even looking at the ship while it flew away. He was just looking at something else. I'm like, if I was his director, I'm like, Bane?
You're right.
Or even say his name, I was like, Bane?
Bane? You're right.
I think Bane would cry. I think it's kind of hard because it's like you're picturing a 3D character and then
For every show.
actual people. But I think it was still interesting, but the League of Shadow thing would have been a little bit too easy too.
Yeah, way too easy.
But
oh, you're Telego's daughter.
whatever.
Boom, boom. I know. You're right under my facility.
does that
You got a nuclear bomb.
does that like make you want to know like, oh, can the live action film step it up so this certain Batman can't be a god? Is it possible?
I don't know, because Bat-God is kind of like fan service. Like, the majority of fans want Bat-God.
Yeah.
Like, the mainstream ones.
Yeah, the ones that want him to win against everyone.
Everyone. Which of course you always want to see him win.
Yeah.
But you want to see struggle. You want to see the journey.
Yeah.
So, Ben Affleck, Batman. Look, I got low hopes on Ben Affleck as Batman. I'm open. I always tell people, maybe my mind will be changed.
Never know.
You never know.
Ben
Anything
Affleck
could happen.
I don't hate him because I feel like he would wear a Batsuit pretty well.
Yeah.
No homo.
Oh, yeah, he'll look like Batman.
I think he'll look like Batman, and I think he'll do a better job than Christian Bale. I think anyone would, in my
Yes,
in my
that's a low
book, so
bar, yeah.
If I just feel like I wish, since he's the older Batman, I just want him to be more of the detective Batman in this universe.
See, that's what I'm afraid why he'll be Bat-God. Because he is older.
I feel like he is going to be that guy.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the only version we haven't done, and I think that's the one he's going to do.
Jesus.
But I hope this is the point where he's like, oh, I'm figuring everything out, but shit, there's an alien in here.
And that's what I think that's what it's
Yeah.
going to be.
Yeah.
Well, a dummy could see, was like, yo, you're destroying my planet.
Yeah.
I can't let that happen.
Yeah.
And that's what I did first. And then, like, we have a common enemy we need to defeat. Lex Luthor.
I would love to see a Batman with a mixture of every Batman we've ever seen. If they could do that.
Bipolar.
Sort of. But like he's like not but it just integrates very nicely, seamlessly. He could just be funny Batman when he wants.
I wanna see funny
and then get just like mad serious when somebody laughs. Like, he could be funny Batman, somebody laughs with him, and then he just he just stares at them like really serious.
I want to see blue cape, gray outfit Batman, yellow insignia. At least once. Make
I
a
think
funny
that-
Batman movie. What is it gonna kill you? Do it like Iron Man. It doesn't have to be super funny. Just do it like Iron Man.
Yeah.
A mix of hilarity with action and seriousness. It can be done, people.
It can be done.
We have the technology. We have the resources.
We could rebuild it.
We can rebuild. We can. That's a perfect note to build. We can rebuild it. If that
Anytime. So if you don't like that one, we can just do another one.
we'll do another one.
Hair to you.
All right,
And guys, that is our show. We will end it on this Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans.
It's actually called Clash of Reasons.
Clash of the Butts.
Clash of Reasons.
Clash of your mom's butt.
Ah, man, come on, man. I gotta keep covering for it.
What's the name of our show, Gino?
Clash of Reasons.
What's the name of it again? Say it one more time. Let's see if you can say it twice in a row.
Clash of Reasons. Clash of Reasons.
Okay. Now you learn.
Alright, guys. Peace. Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.